You are eating this right now, and the number one ingredient isn't even cheese. Smash like in the next 5 seconds if you want to know what they're actually feeding you. You are dipping your chip right now into something that legally cannot be called cheese in any other country on earth, and the number one ingredient is the exact same thing that comes out of your kitchen faucet. Smash the like button right now if you're ready to be furious. Let's expose every single lie on this label. Look at this. They wrote cheese dip in massive letters on the front. But if you have the guts to flip it over, here's what they're actually selling you. Water, canola and/or sunflower oil, Maltodextrin, modified cornstarch, and then buried down here after 15 chemicals, less than 2% whey protein concentrate. That means there is literally more datum in this jar than actual dairy. We're not eating cheese dip. We're eating hot chemical soup that they trained your brain to crave. Let's go line by line, and I'm not holding back. Water as the first ingredient. They replaced cheese with tap water and have the audacity to charge you $6. You're paying premium prices for flavored water with the cheese fantasy. Canola and/or sunflower oil. This is the second biggest ingredient. You know how this oil is made? They take rape seeds or sunflower seeds, heat them to insane temperatures, smash them with steel presses, then wash what's left with hexane, a gasoline byproduct, to squeeze out every last drop. Then they bleach it, deodorize it with chemical steam, and bottle it. It's so processed, it's basically liquid plastic that your liver hates. These oils are 70 to 80% omega-6. Your body is supposed to have a 4-to-1 or better yet 1-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3. When you drown in omega-6 every single day, you stay in permanent low-grade inflammation. That's the root of heart disease, arthritis, Alzheimer's, depression, everything. Maltodextrin. This powder spikes your blood sugar faster than pure table sugar. Glycemic index of 136. Coca-Cola is only 63. You're dipping your chip into something that hits your pancreas harder than a can of Coke. And guess what? It's made from GMO corn soaked in sulfuric acid. Your body reads it as sugar, but your tongue doesn't, so you never feel full and you keep dipping. Modified cornstarch. They take cornstarch and blast it with acids and enzymes until your intestines don't even recognize it as food anymore. A 2022 study out of France showed it causes gut inflammation and colitis in 7 days in animal models. It's in here because it's dirt cheap and makes the dip thick and creamy without using real cheese. Natural and artificial flavors. This is the biggest scam phrase in the grocery store. One flavor can legally hide up to 100 different chemicals. The cheese flavor in here? Zero cheese. It's a lab-made cocktail that contains diacetyl, the same chemical that gave popcorn factory workers irreversible lung disease. They just use less so you don't drop dead immediately. Salt plus sugar plus yeast extract combo. Salt to make you thirsty. Sugar to light up your dopamine. Yeast extract, which is sneaky free glutamate, aka hidden MSG, to make you literally unable to stop eating. This trio is engineered so your brain screams one more chip until the jar is empty. Datum. Diacetyl tartaric acid esters of mono and diglycerides. Say that 5 times fast. It's an industrial emulsifier banned in Europe because it shreds the gut lining. But the FDA says it's grass, so they dump it in to get that perfect melty texture. Mono and diglycerides. These are trans fat cousins. They're made by taking cheap oils and partially hydrogenating them. Exactly how trans fats used to be made, but because of a labeling loophole, companies can put 0G trans fat on the front even when it's loaded with this garbage. Xanthan gum. Sounds fancy, right? It's fermented by a bacteria that causes black rot on vegetables. Same slime they use to thicken oil drilling mud. 40% of people with IBS get bloating and diarrhea from this stuff. Phosphoric acid. Same acid they use in cola to stop you from vomiting from all the sugar. It binds to calcium in your gut and drags it out of your body. Drink enough of this over years and your bones pay the price. Artificial colors, yellow 5, yellow 6. Petroleum dyes banned in half of Europe, linked to hyperactivity in kids, allergic reactions, and possible carcinogens when you consume them daily for decades. Potassium sorbate. Synthetic mold inhibitor. 2023 European studies showed it damages DNA in high doses. They use it so this jar can sit on a shelf for 2 years without growing anything. And finally, the jalapeno pepper at the very bottom of the list. There is more xanthan gum than actual jalapeno. They just spray jalapeno flavor chemicals and call it a day. Now let's do the math real quick. This entire jar cost them about 37 cents to produce. They sell it for $5.49. That's a 1,400% markup on chemical water. Real nacho cheese? Cheddar, milk, butter, jalapenos, a little cornstarch. 5 ingredients. Costs maybe 80 cents more to make, but they won't do that because then they couldn't make 1,400% profit while slowly poisoning you. This is not food. This is a highly engineered edible product designed in a lab to bypass your fullness signals, inflame your body, and keep you coming back. If you're mad right now, good. You should be. Do 4 things before you leave this video. Smash the like button so hard, YouTube has no choice but to send this to every parent still buying this trash. Comment the next fake food you want me to obliterate. Cereal, yogurt, bread, peanut butter, whatever. I'm reading every single one. Share this video with one person who still has this exact jar in their fridge right now. Subscribe and slap the bell because next week we're doing the entire grocery store aisle by aisle until they can't hide anymore. They took real cheese, melted it down in a laboratory, replaced it with 37 chemicals, put it back in a jar, called it the same name, and laughed all the way to the bank while your inflammation numbers went up. We're not letting them get away with it anymore. I'll see you in the next one. Drop your rage in the comments.